idea of being a trauma-informed college is that we have an understanding of how attachment and young people's prior experiences plays out in their everyday lives. We look beyond the behaviour and look at what's happening for young people as opposed to them presenting a load of behaviours of concern. And then we talk about what support strategies we need to put in place for that young person.
Trauma-informed is thinking more about why a learner is behaving in the way they are rather than the behaviours that they're demonstrating, and being aware of any triggers or previous experiences that may be influencing their behaviour.
Bridge College is a specialist college and we support students with learning difficulties and disabilities, so our approach has to be really individualised to each student, and we have a real emphasis on being able to develop students' ability to be able to communicate how they're feeling and develop coping strategies so they can manage their own mental well-being.
When we're trying to tackle mental health issues, when we're trying to support students and staff with mental health, you need to sort of devolve the responsibility to that to those people that know what they're doing and in the environments that they're in. You know, the approach in Bolton is different to the approach in Hopwood, which is different to the approach in Bridge College, and that's because they know their colleges, they know their young people and they know their staff teams, and they take the approach that will work for them in their setting.
As a college, we've changed quite dramatically in terms of how we set ourselves up for being trauma-informed. We have embedded our training programme to all staff. Our college values have changed, and nurture is one of our key values that we now have at Hopwood College. We've changed a whole raft of our policies and procedures, and our behaviour policy now is less about discipline and more about understanding. We now have an enhanced pastoral and safeguarding team. We've also built the capacity within the curriculum area, so there's more people who can have those conversations with young people. We've also been supporting 3 other colleges around their journey to become trauma-informed. So we work with Bridge, Oldham and St John Rigby, who have started a year later than us on their journey.
We're in the early stages of the project, but we're already seeing there's a difference in how we approach mental health. For example, our therapy guidelines have changed and been amended from some of the work we've done, and our strategy meetings around how to support students develop further has come on and improved. And I think that's having a real benefit on all of the students, particularly as a lot of students with disabilities are more likely to have experienced trauma at some point in their life.
We offer a range of land-based courses mainly around animal care, animal management and veterinary nursing. I think because there is a history of animals being therapeutic. If you've experienced trauma, it's widely recognised that the animals are used in therapy, and we've found that learners do gravitate to those land-based courses simply because it's a chance, if they've not experienced a caring environment before, they can know that they're not going to be judged.
I'm seeing people talk about this trauma approach now nationally, and lots are looking to take it up, but the people that make this work are the people in the colleges, and we do have these resources that are out there, and we have some great organisations that are able to train and support colleges in implementing a trauma-informed approach, but even just understanding the impact of trauma, just in understanding so that it can just impact on your daily life and impact on how you treat those around you and how you work with staff and students around you.
It really is around not just giving a learner a certificate, it's giving them the confidence and the feelings of self-worth to use that qualification to go to an interview and sell themselves and understand that they are important and they have got wonderful skills, knowledge and behaviour to be successful in the world.
One of the benefits I'd say around COVID is the stigma around talking around mental health and trauma has reduced. People will be much more open to talking about what's happening for them. I think we need to do more work on trauma, because the more young people and adults unpack what's happened for them and how they feel, the deeper that trauma goes. And I think because of that, we're going to need those talking therapies a lot more. And remember to be kind to people and look at what's going on for them rather than why they're behaving in a certain way.